our family, our wives, our husbands, our children, our siblings, our mothers. Like, they are the reason why we do the things we do. So we are actually busy because of humanity. So why is it that when humanity presents itself, we pay less attention to? You sometimes have to go beyond your comfort zone in this life because you expand your horizon. And beyond your horizon, that's where your brightest dreams are. These are the very words from Prince Enoch Baidu, an exchange student from Fijai Senior High School to Bompeh Senior Technical School. Simon Kweku, what a reception. Wow. Sometimes a good reception boosts the morale for any other thing that follows. Fijai never did justice to amazing as compared to this. I really respect this school and I hope they get the better support for the school growth. The reception given by Bompeh to Prince was tremendously good. I loved it, and it reminded me of the past video that the reception Adiembra also gave to Daniel. I mean, I'm sure that's a clear comparison that anybody who has followed this video will start thinking about. The idea that the authority got involved in this reception is actually the thing that I constantly want to draw people's attention to. I mean, look at the headmistress, for example. Aside the fact that he gave Prince book, which again is going to mean that Prince is now going to go back to school with something physical. That's good, all right? Now, she actually organized an assembly just to introduce Prince to the school. And if you notice something, the head girl, who was also, I think the very beginning when Prince was just taking around, this girl was talking to Prince and then made him understand that from there, they're going to go to the headmistress office, and then the headmistress is going to facilitate an assembly that is purposely for him. And for her to have mentioned it means that she has been pre-informed. And what that tells me is that there probably had been some form of meeting between the headmistress and the school professor. Because that's the only reason why this girl would know this ahead of time, that something like that was going to happen. And that is the consciousness I have been talking about all this while. I mean, I get it. We are busy in life, we get busy, and you can justify it by that because you have also equally something very important that you're doing. But what I always ask myself or ask people is that, why are you even busy? Because I want to believe that the reason why most of us, or human race, we are busy going about our daily activities is actually to help our family, our wives, our husbands, our children, our siblings, our mothers. Like, they are the reason why we do the things we do. So we are actually busy because of humanity. So why is it that when humanity presents itself, we pay less attention to? Because it's natural. We cannot deny the fact that where the exchange student is not his comfort zone. Prince admits that that is definitely not his comfort zone, but he has to look beyond that. And he did that. And no wonder the result was the way it was. That so many comments coming in are positive. Hospitality does a lot. It says a lot about you as an individual. It says a lot about the organization. And it also says a lot about your impact in your immediate individuals, in your immediate people. The all students of Bompeh must come together to help develop the school, especially the science lab. Okay, now I'm going to take this opportunity to let you guys know, something. Actually, I am a BOSA. I'm an old student of Bompeh Senior Technical School. So this thing said right now is directly to me, actually. I take it personal. Yeah, it's something that I feel obliged to do, especially after following the High Schools Africa program, the exchange program, and having an opportunity to see the level of their intelligence and the education and all of that is just overwhelming. I mean, it's a tax. I am taxing myself and the rest of the BOSA people out there. Emmanuel Dufo. The reception given by Bompeh to Honorable Man from Fijai was far better compared to what they, Fijai, gave to the Honorable Man from Bompeh. I'm pleading with our Honorables at Fijai to take note of that hospitality. Thank you, SHS, for the initiative, and Ayuko to the school authority for welcoming the initiative from High Schools Africa. Akachi Kojo Jerome says the reception was very cool. I really like how the Bompehs welcomed Prince. Kudos to Joyce too. She made Prince felt at home and even think he felt he was still at his comfort zone. Well done, Joyce. Based on that, it's only appropriate that we learn from our mistakes. Even if it's not a mistake, we all can do things that might not help certain individuals at a certain point in time. But what we decide to do afterwards with the new information and new knowledge we have is what determines our growth as a human being. Also, with regards to the host that Prince had, that's Joyce. I see Joyce to be blunt and straightforward. There's the same quality I also see in Prince. Prince is straightforward, military-like. No wonder he mentioned, actually from the very introduction when I saw Prince, the way he was sitting with Cautious. Did you realize how he was sitting? I was in cadet and I remember, at least if nothing at all, I remember how we sat. It wasn't necessarily exactly like this, but you can just tell that this person was sitting attention. He was sitting down, but it was like an attention. And no wonder he mentioned that he has a military background. He's respectful and he's straightforward. He's blunt about things. And it's the same quality I saw in Joyce. And it was just interesting watching these two characters relate to each other, share ideas, ask questions, and then answer at the same time. It was very entertaining. I love that. It was a very good addition to bring the light in Prince's part.
Good morning to you all. I'm pleased to meet you all and to be acquaintance as well. I am Prince Inokbedu from Fijai Senior High School, and I'm a student representing Fijai Senior High School in the High School Africa Exchange Program in Bompeh Senior High School. Thank you all.
He went straight to the point. He said what he had to say respectfully, without undermining anyone with his expression, nothing of that sort, but went straight to the point, introduced himself, told the people why he's there, which was direct. He didn't spend too much time, just used few words. He said it and that's it, and it was done. And I'm like, yo, I'm falling for Joyce already. The girl is just funny la. I think Prince has enjoyed this program more than all other students who has participated in this school exchange program. Fun pani. Another one too from Botch Incredibles. It says, Prince will be a great guy in future. He's such a gentleman and respectful. Bold as well. Love this episode. So talking about enjoyment. Yes, Prince has really enjoyed himself. Comparing other students, I think the very few students I can mention that really were good candidates for the exchange program. Prince is one. Daniel from GSTS is also one. Maxine, Vanessa. I mean, all these individuals were the people's favorite and mine as well. With regards to Prince, the way Prince was relaxed and comfortable, that you could feel that they wouldn't have any problem if they should spend even extra hours to stay in the school. And I'm glad he wasn't disappointed. At least from what he said, he wasn't disappointed. And from what we also saw, this guy can definitely not be disappointed. He tread very carefully not to overstep certain boundaries. I don't know if the high schools Africa have thought about this, but with all these characters coming out, very, very interesting characters coming out, maybe you guys should think about putting up a program where we can bring back all these people, because they are the screen's favorite. People love them, and I would love to see them all come together. It will be amazing to watch. Also, Francis Jane Kweku. So Bompeh received Prince very well, but the Bompeh guy who went to Fijai never had such hospitality. Good job to Bompeh. Hey, ready. So you guys, okay. I think I shouldn't have chosen this. No, you won't get me to do that. Stupendous reception so far. They were well organized. Kudos to them. The school deserve award for best organized and best reception for this initiative by High Schools Africa. So all these are just add-ons and summation of what I was trying to communicate initially. Maybe by nature, this reception probably will not come unexpectedly. Maybe they might not pull up this kind of reception. But that's besides the point. We need to recommend and acknowledge the consciousness we attached in the good things we do for certain people, because it is accumulation of those acts that together is going to form your subconsciousness. And then when you get to that realm, that is where now things will begin to happen for you without necessarily having to have a hard thinking about. It will come just spontaneous. So even if you're not that naturally receptive, the fact that you can consciously, just a matter of just constantly keep doing. The more you constantly do them, they all become part of your subconsciousness. And out of that, we all can learn from it individually, recognizing that such acts are more beneficial as compared to the opposite of that.